Hello and welcome to Spotlight on Jackson County. We've got a very interesting show for you today. You need to come out and help these folks because a lot of pets are depending upon your support for this event that we're about to talk about. And to help me do that, we have in the studio Miss Helene Hicks. She is the president of the Jackson County Spay and Neuter.
Correct.
And you've got a big event that's going to happen Saturday, August the 6th.
Correct.
From 12 to 5.
Yes, I do. New York Pizza in the Singing River Mall. Well, the court around the New York Pizza in the Singing River Mall this Saturday.
Well, there's just going to be music, face painting, things for the kids, a mini raffle, 3 packs of movie tickets, a whole lot of stuff going on. There'll be a clown there.
There's also going to be a monkey.
Prizes.
The movie Cinema 5 Movies has a monkey coming in because it's Planet of the Apes weekend. So there's going to be a monkey at the movies on Friday and Saturday promoting the Planet of the Apes, which I thought was pretty cool.
That is cool. But more importantly, the event is important, and this is going to help you raise money to help you do what you do. Yes. Which is?
I spay and neuter animals in Jackson County. We do a reduced fees program because there is none. I go door to door for senior citizens and disabled to do their paperwork and their transport to and from the clinic, and also offer Jackson County residents the reduced fees and transport when I meet them at a designated area to take their animals and get them fixed and bring them back, with 659 done to date.
But that can't happen without people supporting events like this.
Yes, we are donation and grant funded only. And that's a big plus. You know, how many animals that I do in a year depends on how much money that we can get in there to do.
You know, we were talking before the show. I mean, I have 4 dogs, and they're all like children. And they really are. They depend on us for everything.
They're
food,
like kids.
Shelter. You have to give them a bath. You have to take care of them. You have to provide some place for them to be, and
medication, shots.
They can't say my head hurts. They can't tell you my leg hurts. You have to figure all these things out. And responsible pet ownership is what this is all about.
Yes, we're trying to educate people. I go into the schools. The schools will let me come in and do little educational things there. Because the kids learn from their parents and from people teaching them, and so you want them to be a responsible, like pet parent or pet owner or whatever, and they start at the younger ages on up.
And I happen to live out in a kind of a rural area in Gaucher, and because there's a lot of land around, people sometimes just drop their dogs or cats off in the middle of the night, and we find these animals that are just trying to root around and stay alive, and it's really sad. It's
amazing. We call them the Jackson County hotspots. They're not what would be the word, rural, is I guess you could say, and they take a bag of food, they put it out in the woods, and they just throw kittens out there, and dogs. I get calls from people where they've seen somebody pull up and drop off mommy cats with the kittens, and I've had some of them, or just the kittens, or they throw the pregnant ones out. They just don't want to be bothered. But there is another, I guess that's a better alternative than some what we've been having. Periodically, we get them where people are driving down the road and throwing them out of their windows.
You're kidding. You're not kidding.
No. It's very, very, very sad. I don't know, I don't know what the answer is. It's kind of like that old thing where you could take them the water, but you can't make them drink it. And I mean, this program's out there, and I do everything I can to encourage people to use it, but there's still a lot of people that don't or won't use it,
And on your flyer here, you're talking about hoping to debut the Pink Paw Express van.
Well, it won't be there, but I have purchased one. The ASPCA has granted me a grant to buy one, so it's going to be a white van with big pink paws on it, and we did name it the Pink Paw Express. It's a 1999 Chevy Astro cargo van. I'm buying it from A Pet's Memory, who's going to be one of the venues that's going to be there.
Yes, I see that on the flyer, Pet's Memory. They actually run ads on our station.
Love her, love her. She helped me do my website.
You've got a lot of things that you're going to be offering there as far as raffle. One of them is first prize, which is the Isla Casino, 2-night stay, 2 buffets, $40 gift certificate to the cafe at the Point. Second prize is Your Handyman, which is 3 hours free labor for a home. Third, New York Pizza and Cinema 5 dinner and a movie. And tickets are $1 each.
Yes, and then we also are going to have, what I'm trying to do on top of that is we're having a block party, and what that means is that we're going to have over 30 venues coming into the mall or already at the mall, so that we can show Jackson County some of the new faces that are coming into the mall and around the area, and the old faces and what they've got to offer. So they're all going to be coming into the mall also to, educate people of what's available out there to them. And every table, the only thing I required from them was that they have a door prize on their tables, so that when people come in to visit them or to ask questions about what they're offering, that they will put their name in the hat. And at the end of the day, we're going to have about 50 door prizes alone, along with what I'm already raffling off, which I think is a really good thing. The Jackson County doesn't have a lot. It seems sometimes people don't understand what's out there for them. We've got a new groomer in Gaucher. You have CTS Security. You've got the new Ronin Karate in the mall, the Body Works Gym, Coffee Fusion. The mall is getting back to filling up with new stores, and so in doing this, I'm hoping that we'll get more people into the mall to see what they have to offer, and also be involved in my fundraiser. That's my big objective. I think that people don't give Jackson County enough credit sometimes.
Well, I'm glad to see the mall is coming back for such a long time. Because of the economic situation, obviously the mall's kind of been down, but there are a lot of people in Gaucher. A lot of the city administration and a lot of people working to try to make the mall back to what it used to be.
I think the movie theater, the new movie theater with their new screens and everything is awesome. That's a good stepping stone there. You've got Dance Magic is in there, so she's got things to offer for the kids and adults too. And then the other stores in there, you got your shoe department and KC Interiors, who also donated a cedar chest for my raffle. You've got Bernadette's Engagements, which is in there. People don't know about that. Prom dresses, bridal things, that kind of thing. New York Pizza, that's one of the bigger ones that have been there for a long, long time. It's one of my favorites. They always support me. I've had several benefits there and fundraisers. I can't say enough about Tony and his family.
Besides that, folks, it's good pizza.
That's right.
Well, Helene, what got you started doing this? What's the driving force?
Well, I've always liked animals, and I used to do Spay and Alliance down in Gulfport with Elaine Adair, who's now Miss Span, up in Jackson, Mississippi. One of the guys from Red Cross, when I volunteer for the Red Cross, he has a rescue in Mobile, and said, could you help me do a spay and neuter program for my animals? So I thought I would fashion something after Jackson County, and come to find out we didn't have anything. And so that started me on a roll. I contacted all the vets in Jackson County and got turned down. I go out of the county in order to do my spay and neuters because I can't get any cooperation in Jackson County. It's like they have a set fee program up here, and they won't, there's no senior citizen or disabled discount, there's no multiple discount, there's really nothing. I mean, when people have 5 and 6 animals, they can't pay $200 an animal. And so that's where I come in.
Well, possibly if you're listening, it might be a vet that would cooperate with you, hopefully.
I really wish. Now, Dr. Mangle, who's in Pascagoula, but he's semi-retired, so he could do some, but he can't do bulk, I guess you would say. He's been very helpful. But I do take the majority of them to Biloxi and Gulfport to get done. And if that's the way they want it, I'm not gonna fight City Hall over it if they don't want the business or they don't want to help. You know what I mean? It's the same thing where I have grants out there that are available to me because I am a minority, I'm a woman, and also I have a small business. And I can't get them without the help of Jackson County supervisors because they actually have to apply for the grant. It doesn't cost them any money. I've tried to get them to help me, and I can't get anywhere with them either. So it's very frustrating that you would think that they would want something for this problem in Jackson County, but it's like pulling teeth up here. It really is. And I do get, I'm banging my head at times. I get grant help, and then I don't get grant help, and I've learned I persevere on my own. I do them by myself now, except for the help of my friend Lori, who's at Wiggins Bookkeeping. She does all the money and financial part of them for me, and it's cut down tremendously in my hours that I have to put into them, and I'm getting better at them. I've applied for a lot different ones than I ever have in the past, and I'm actually getting grants now where in the past I wasn't getting them. I'm starting to establish myself. I file my taxes as a nonprofit, and that's a big help. And I go, Walmarts and Rouse's and events and that kind of thing, and do what I have to do. And I'll continue to do it until, I guess I either run out of money or I run out of animals, and I don't think that's the case.
No, that's not going to happen, I don't think. But it sounds like you've got the passion to continue it.
I do. And I think eventually people are going to see that Pink Pole Express rolling through the neighborhoods, and I want them to know that I'm there to help them. We want to get those animals fixed.
Yeah, they can't help themselves. We're going to have to take a short break right here, Helene.
Okay.
But we'll be right back with more right after this. Don't go away.